Share the mic. Yes, all right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is round 3 of season 21 of ORL GT Americas, and I am here to guide you on your quest for entertainment and tell you to look no further than right here, as we have pros, AMs, and rookies all racing at Donnington Park, all in wet conditions. It should be quite exciting, folks. We are currently on board with Ryan Bishop, who, just got his first lap in. You can see him there at P3, but he's tumbling down the order now as more times start to come up there. Richard Hartnett up in P4. Good job, Richard. Enjoy it. I'll just as we see, looks like actually all the rookies now topping the AMs there on your timing tower. And like I say every week, in case you're just joining us for the first time, the red number plates on the timing tower on the left of the screen there are going to be the rookies. The silver or gray are going to be the amateurs, and the white are going to be the pros. On qualifying, or well, I guess the easiest way to do it is finishing. Finishing wise, they aren't competing out of class, so it's just rookies against rookies, AMs against AMs, pros against pros, etc. But let's say, if you can get any of those cars between you and the next closest car in your division, that's just bonus points right there. For example, we're going to split right now. We got 3 rookies on top of all the AMs right now, because I need to hop on board with someone else. Let's see who's going fast. Robert Logan is going fast. All the AMs right now. So right now there's not many rookies on track, it looks like, but those 3 pretty much locked up for the top 3 spots, going based off of the times we have right now. I'm sure none of that'll change. Looks to be raining pretty steadily though, so I'm not sure how much track evolution there will be. It might just be more who gets out there on the right time. Maybe it's who gets out there earliest. Robert Logan in the ORL Mustang. I do love the newest ORL livery. That thing is clean. We can see someone going off there. Let's see, Robert still gonna just sit in 6th place. Do we have anyone going quickly? No one quickly right now. Here's our current pole sitter, Lavoris Perkins. Looks to be driving the Lexus, aka the Bullet Train. Koji will laugh at that one. Just a couple minutes left. Here we go. Ryan Chanley is going quick. He's 5/10 up on his best time right now. That would not move him up anywhere, though, unfortunately. He's got about 6/10 the next closest car. Oh, he's up to 8/10. He went down to 3/10 for a minute there. Now he's back up. It's all in the corners. For him, it seems to be. It's in his braking zone, but he needs to get on the gas. Ooh, that's a little deep. We'll see how it is on the throttle here. Oh, he gained a lot of time. That's going to be Ryan Chanley up to 6th place. Excellent lap there from Ryan. Robert Logan, who has just moved down, is also going quickly. He's up about half a second as he comes into the final corner. Let's see what how Robert can get the power down. He's still improving. Across the line and up to P4. Well done, Robert. As we can see some of the pros in the background there lining up. I'm going to bet that's Phil Cryo looking to be first out. It's a weird camera, so I can't tell. Yep. All right, Richard. Out on track and improving. Needs to get it done. Only a few corners left. Currently down in P11th. P11. Or does it want to be P11th? He's going though. 4/10 up right now as he enters the final corner. Make it or break it moment. I think he was a little tight there. No, he's gaining. He's gaining time. Richard up to P8 at the end there. Well done, Richard. Well done. All right, now let's hop on board with the pros. That's a tight-knit top 10. Second and a half between everybody. Expect that to be shooken up quite a bit with these pros out. Game sound. Mic is working. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Chat. Anybody you want to see, feel free to call them out. Or you just want to say hi, talk about stuff, not politics though. Phil Cryo has started his first lap. Looking pretty smooth. Track is still damp, so it hasn't gotten worse, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely raining too hard for any kind of dry line to form, or even think about forming. Oh, I did, as you can see, it doesn't look the best right now. I did get a new wireless router today, or not wireless router, wireless adapter for my computer today. I did not install it because I knew that was going to cause problems and I'd likely not be able to make it on. Oh, as Phil Cryo gets a little bit squirrely coming through that corner there. Something would have gone wrong though, and I wouldn't have been able to get it working. So I figured to wait for this weekend, but hopefully next week everything should be better, although it does so far look much better than it has been the last 2 times. Phil Cryo unable to take the top spot, only good enough for P4 right now. Let's see who else we can get on screen here. Not gonna have any comparative times yet. Coming through the final corner, Kyle White in his Boatley, usually pretty quick contender. Let's see where he places off his first lap. Up to P2, 0.06 of a second off. And Perkins holding steady as a rookie. Well done, Perkins. Well done so far. Let's see, now I should start beginning able to get some relative times. Bonus Charles is a couple tenths up right now. As he gets ready to start Sector 3 after this straight. Keeping the momentum so far. You can see I'm a little uneasy on the brakes, not sure when to turn in. This is gonna be a good time as he gets ready to come across the line. He just needs one more corner. Looking quite planted, gets on the throttle. And he's going to come across the line to P5. Phil has improved his time. He's up to P3 now. Still about 0.2 off of P1, though. Devin Anthony is well over a second up on his best time as he negotiates the final 2 corners of the track. He's a good chunk away, but this should move him quite a leap up the leaderboards. Oh, as he struggles with a little bit of a throttle application there at the end, but he jumps up to P11 within a second now of pole position. Kyle White currently just sitting even. He needs to find, if he can find a 10th, he's got it. Oh, and he's trying. Not sure if the track, it kind of looks like it's raining a little harder now as he's getting real squirrely. He's keeping the time, though. He's not losing it somehow. As he dips a tire into the grass. He's going to need to hope. It almost looks like he needs to hope that car ahead isn't going to slow him down. He needs to find something magical here in these final few corners. Oh, the lap looks to be going away from him. As Layla Martinez puts in a bid for pole position. She's going to be just under 0.02 of a second off, but she is in the fray and has time to go again. So does Kyle White. And it looks about almost everyone gets one more go. I think it's getting wetter. Kyle White is unable to find any improvement. Layla Martinez must have just had something go wrong as she abandons her lap. I think that's going to do it. Yep, no one able to improve here on the final stages of qualifying. And we will be right back with your grid walk. All right, guys, we are back. Let's get this grid walk underway. I really need a soundboard. All right, starting us off in P1 as a rookie, LaForest Perkins in the Lexus. Layla Martinez nipping at his heels in the Aston Martin in P2. Kyle White not far behind in P3 in the Boatley. Phil Cryo-Theo sprint in P4 in the McLaren. From Down Under, Rob Abrokta also not terribly far behind in P5 in the Aston Martin, followed by Dean Solomon in P6 in his Porsche. Bonus Charles in P7 in the BMW. Weston Easton, I love that livery on that Lamborghini in P8. Kenneth Quignon in P9 in the Ferrari. Derek Anderson's going to be in P10 in his BMW. With Drew Jensen in P11 in the Mustang. Devin Anthony sitting in P12 in his NSX. With Robert Logan in the ORL Mustang starting in P13. Aguedo Martinez is in P14 in the BMW with Mason Rosenboom in P15 in a McLaren. Chris Deximo starts from P16 in the number 88 Porsche with Stephen Buckley in P17 in his Lexus. Richard Harknett, the league owner, starts in P18 in the Ferrari, with Ryan Shanley behind him in P19 in his Aston Martin. Alex Donaldson is going to be in P20 in a Lamborghini with Ryan Bishop in P21 in a Porsche. Bobby Evans looks to be starting from pits in his McLaren. That is going to be unfortunate. Joe Sott is in P23 in the Mustang with Brandon Ash behind him alongside him in P24. Vladimir Beluga, like the whale, in P25 with Michael Cortez alongside him in the Ferrari. In P26, Phil Dixon is in P27 in his Porsche with Alex Cruz bringing up the rear in P28. All right, guys. Let's get things going. Drivers looking to warm up their tires as best they can on this formation lap. Be very difficult with the steady rainfall we are experiencing. Ooh, yeah. Take a swig of some silly juice. And of course, things have been fine up until this point. Oh my God. I don't understand. I don't have any issues like this with any other game. I haven't tried racing it forever, but I bet it wouldn't go well in my games like this. As we wait for the racers to come across the start-finish line. Got the green flag.
Green light. Go, go, go.
There it is. Can't tell what's going on. Looks to be a good start for Laboris. Oh my gosh. And can't tell what's going on. We got some action further back. I don't see anybody spun out. It does look like whoever started from the pits not able to get going. Oh, there they go. There they go. A little bit of contact, I think. Oh, yeah. Robert Logan and someone. Richard now alongside Robert Logan. Some cool shots for the ORL right now. We jump up further. Lavoris Perkins hangs on to P1. The top three are as they were. Top four look to be as they were. Honestly, top six, I think. Let's see, further back, Alex Donaldson has just made it past Richard. Time penalties being doled out everywhere. Robert looking to go deep. Where's my mouse? But in the end, it costs him the position, and Alex Donaldson moves up another place. Ooh, further up, though. If I can get him. Drew Jensen is battling with... I can't... Who is that in the Mustang? No, Drew Jensen is in the Mustang, and Aguedo Martinez makes the move. Drew Jensen now is going to have to defend against Donaldson, who's been on a tear this first lap. Already taken off a couple names. Things look to be smoothing out. Further back, Cortez and Ryan Bishop. Oh, we've got a tight clustering of cars here, folks. And desync galore. Oh, that was a collision. Oh, avoided collision. Leo Martinez comfortably in second, but unable to really keep up with Perkins, it looks like, early on. Further back, we have Donaldson. It looks like, so Robert Logan has made his way back around Donaldson. But now Donaldson takes the inside line, and it's got to be slam dunk here. Switch to the other cam. Oh, but Robert Logan gets a nose into the inside. He's pretty clean on it. There's no contact. He definitely had room, but he makes the move happen. This is hard racing from the two of these racers right here. Alex Donaldson, you can tell, looking to get the position back. Ooh, but Robert may be lining up the Mustang of Drew Jensen in front of him. He needs to find a way around. This is a tricky part of the track as Drew parks it in the middle of the road. Excellent defense from Drew there. Further up the track, things seem to be tightening up. Almost bottlenecking behind Layla Martinez now. We see Cryo trying to line something up. Oh, and Martinez, I think Martinez went wide. I don't think there's actually any contact. Oh, there might have been contact at this corner, though. I can't tell. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, Phil Cryo is through. Phil Cryo is through. Looks to be no contact. I got a yellow flag, maybe, but I don't know. That might just be the thing. Layla Martinez with a 5-second penalty. Could be some contact. Could be contact related. Could be, no, it wouldn't be a con. Gotta be contact related. Let's see, Layla Martinez is number 927. Accident number 927. That probably just happened. Let's see. Is it going to give it to us smoothly in the replay? No, it is not. That is unfortunate. Let's fill up to P2. Dean Solomon looking to be lining up Kenneth Quignon. I wish I could just turn off the helicopter sound effect, because I like this camera view a lot of times, but the helicopter sound effect kills me. It's Kyle White now getting up to the rear of Layla as well. Now I really want to keep it in helicam though. Oh, we've got a thick bottleneck down here. Oh, and a little bit of contact and some spinning. Stay here for a second. It looks like Richard Hartnett may be under fire. Is he going to be able to hold off Alex Cruz? Cruz is coming quick. He looks more confident in that McLaren through that corner for sure. Oh, we've got car off track ahead. Robert Logan off track, unable to get the car facing the right direction. Richard running out of track in front of him. Easy on the brakes, does it? Well done. Very mindful to not take out the car in front of him. He definitely seems to have the pace to get around if he can just find the opportunity. Sheesh! How long was this race? Only, there's still 52 minutes left. Oh, Alex Cruz looking to be dipping up the inside. Richard trying not to give it to him. Hard to tell, but I think Alex got it from that position. Now, if Richard can stay with them, he can't lunge up the inside. Jesus Christ, this is pitiful. Not the racing, but the connection. The connection. Racing is great. The connection is pitiful. Richard looking to be looking to be mindful of keeping a clean race. But also you need to take it when the opportunity is there. He definitely had more pace than Ash in the McLaren. No way! I didn't know that, DeRosso. I didn't know that. The Pirelli writing is only on the dries. I'm not gonna lie, it's still not easy to tell who has the writing. Unless I switch into maybe this one. Okay, so Richard's on dries for sure. Derek on dries. Brandon on dries. So they're all, everybody seems to be on dries. I can't find anybody on wets. Oh, it is. The rain has seemed to cease, so They might have known that. Nope, it's just that camera angle. Let's take a look up at P1. Dries. 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 Everybody's on dries. What do you think? Could wets have made a difference? We might have a move here into the corner. Oh, we might have contact there. We did. We did have contact there. Wets be too slow, says DeRosso. Rookie holding it down in P1. He's not too far ahead though, and I will say Phil is 0.2 quicker on their best lap. And on the last lap, he's damn near a second quicker, so Phil might be coming. Yeah, I would agree. Looking at it, it looks too dry for wets, but it's steadily raining. But I think it's just raining enough to prevent a dry line from forming, but that's about it. It's not raining enough for puddles. All right, further back, Layla Martinez is still, oh no, Layla Martinez is not. Martinez is down to 7th. Rabba Brota has made his way past Kyle White though. We got a nice little bottleneck here behind P4. Layla Martinez looks to have optimized her setup for qualifying, and I think it might be costing her in the race. Or just a little optimized her setup for a little drier than it actually is. That's gotta be Kyle White alongside here with who is that? Bonus Charles in the BMW right behind. Everybody backing out because nobody wants to get in a collision there. A lot of race left. Simmering down a little bit. Rob looking pretty comfortable, but I know that Bentley's quick in a straight line and eats up curves. Oh no! Bonus Charles takes out Kyle White, who had been having a great race. How quickly are they able to get spun back around? Kyle White goes down to P10. Oof. Oh, poor guy. Oh my God, he's flying. He's literally flying. Oh my gosh. Where are our servers not in the US? Where are our servers? Why do my connections so bad on stuff? Kind of like Mongolian servers. Sheesh. Bro is literally on a flying lap, Durasso. As the pit window opens up, we've got 45 minutes left in the race, folks. Lavoris Perkins still holding on to P1, but Phil is whittling that gap down. It's now just over a second. And Lavoris can see him at every corner and knows he's just one mistake away. Oh my God, if the server's in Toronto, it's like right next to me. It should not be this bad at all. How long have I had my router? A couple years? Maybe I need to just contact them. Like, give me. Oh my goodness. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. I don't remember what that's a quote from, but it's a quote from some movie of some kind. That was a cool shot. I'm not sure how much of that was desync, but that was cool. They both basically drifted around that corner. It's half a second. It's come down half a second in the last. This is sick looking. Do, 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 do. I wonder if you know how to live in Tokyo. We are now down to half a second, though. So we watch these two drivers trade blows for the front spot on the grid right now. Some drivers starting to make their pits. Bill unable to find a way around. As we come into some blue flags here. Blue flag just gets out of the way, says, nope, I want no part in this weirdness. Oh my gosh, I look away for 2 seconds. All right, let's hit it. Phil Crow coming into, is this the final corner? Just before the final corner. Lines him up. I mean, it's done and dusted. He's got the inside line here. And that's game, set, and match. Easy on the brakes. Make sure not to overshoot the exit there. This is textbook stuff. Textbook stuff. Write that down. Write that down. Phil Cryotheos. Wait, he started in like P4? When he's right? Yep, P4 to P1. Not a bad day in the office. Still got a lot of race left, though. But Perkins looks to be the only car that can give him a run for his money. And you gotta think, now that he's cleared him, Phil's gonna disappear into the distance. All right, I'm looking at the track map. Oh, here we go. This is our only close battle right now, and it's Richard trying to get around. I believe that's Ryan Shanley, Drew Jensen. Let's see, where did Richard qualify? P18, so he's up 5 places. He's having a good race as he peels to the side and looks to get around Drew Jensen. And that was a Mustang on a Ferrari slam dunk by Richard. You gotta think Drew maybe gave that to him. Maybe Drew's got some damage. Maybe Drew just got the setup wrong and he knows it. We'll take a look here. That's position gain for Richard. As they navigate around Rosenboom, and Drew goes into the pits, so Drew definitely struggling a little bit. Oh my God, I tried to check up with Phil. Gap is now up to a 2.5 seconds. Man, chat, you guys watch the new Fallout season? Oh, that show is good. That show has like no business being so good. It's so good. And I hear the next I hear Fallout 5 is gonna like be interwoven into the show. So like the events in the show will be taking place or already have taken place. So I'm sure they're like creating the game and the show hand in hand. look-see here at the track map, see if we can get another overtake. Up here, looks like we have a blue flag separating P3 and P4. That's Rava Broca. Dean Solomon. Okay, there's Bonus Charles on the way back there. That's who caused that accident earlier. Nothing really contesty on track right now. We've got a lot of cars that haven't pit yet, so that's going to be the main reason for that. So we do see Dean whiz by the blue flag there. Whoa. Phil is really stretching his legs now. Something must have happened to Perkins, as Phil is 4 seconds ahead. Perkins is number 14. I don't see any yellow flags or anything, so it must have just been a mistake. Anything off the track or anything. Give me something. All right, here we go. This is our closest action on track as Kyle White continues a recovery drive from what was potentially second place, what could have been. Waylon Martinez into the pits. Kyle White through. Ooh, P4 in front of him. Also into the pits. 16 minutes left, so with some room in front of him, Kyle could make up some time here, make up some lost spots. Oh my gosh, you guys, how long have I been muted? How long have I been muted? Kyle White. Hot. Oh, he's taking it. He's taking it. He's alongside now. He wants P8. And yes, he uses that Bowley to eat those curves, and he's got it. Plugged in. Kyle White on the recovery drive, though. What could have been? Who knows? Who knows? As he lines up. Oh no, that's a blue flag. Say, look upwards. Take a look at the track map. Most of the people have pitted, it looks like. No real battles on track yet, though. There we go. Stephen Buckley, who had an excellent showing last week until he ran out of gas. Doesn't seem to be putting up quite the same performance this week. He tries to find a way around Donnington. Doesn't need to push too hard, though. Donnington's got a 5-second penalty. So, you know, then you just gotta weigh, okay, how many cars in front can I go get as well if I get around Donnington with the time left. 2 seconds to the... No. They are right in front of the next car, which is Cruz right there, so... Ideally, Buckley can clear Donnington. Oh, and he goes for it. And he goes for it. Oh, Buckley. Oh, that was a little sketchy from both racers there. In the drag, though, the Lexus is always going to come out on top. Donnington trying to hit the switchback there. Buckley keeping it tight enough so that he can't. Position gain for Stephen Buckley. Anything else? No one really putting up a fight yet. P2 is stopped. No, P2 is just being weird. There we go. P2 is in the pits. Okay, yeah, it was just the timing tire. Being weird. Phil is still in front. Don't let the tower fool you. Perkins is still in second. But Phil is well ahead of Perkins now. We are starting to get some cars. Oh, no, this is the same three. Oh, no, Buckley has, in the time I looked away, Buckley has gotten around Alex Cruz in front of him as well. He's got 4 seconds to go to Ash. Might not be out of the woods yet, though. It looks like Cruz might be trying to come back. Brings it out wide. Hugs the inside. Not quite tight enough to hit the switchback, though. And surely Buckley's going to gain some distance here on a straightaway. Where is... Oh, gutting. Oh, no. Here we are. Still very gutting. Layla Martinez, who started P2, is down to P21. Must have got the setup wrong today. That's unfortunate. Kyle White, though, is back up to P5. Got 7 seconds to go to P4 of Rob. There is enough time left in the game, or left in the race. Oh, Rob just made it past. Let's see if I can go back 30 seconds and get it. Yep. So this is Easton in the Lamborghini in P3 and Rob Abrokta in P4. And Rob lines him up into T1 and takes the inside line. Easton probably, it didn't look like he was trying to fight that too much. I don't know why he would have gone so wide. Further back. It's just these three. Oh no, Buckley has got Ash. Every time we look away, Buckley takes a name. Richard, you better look out. You're up next. Does Cruz goes wide there? That's surely got to be, yep, into the back of that bunch. Martinez. Aston Martin on Aston Martin. Ooh, again a little squirrely there from Chanley. And Martinez gains a position back. That's up to D20 for Martinez. As we have another car off the track and oh my lord. And Chanley capitalizes and gets the spot back from Martinez. Alex Cruz gets around Ash. Let's get a replay on that. So I believe that's the Lamborghini of Donnington making the move right there. So Ash just plummeting down the order. Tried to line it up and hit a switchback, but got the timing wrong. And had to slow down or hit the car in front. Phil Cryotheos is just having a dominating race. He's now 20 seconds clear of P2. Reminder, he started in P4. He didn't gain P1 until about halfway through the race, but he never looked back once he did. Chanley is off. Guys, really tired. Apparently, Phil was saying there's no chance to win against the Astons today, and he is quite literally dookieing on them. There is an Aston in the top three. And I mean, Martinez was also right up there. Oh, here we go. Stephen Buckley has caught Richard. Uh-oh, Richard. And Richard runs wide. Ooh, Buckley. Buckley had an opportunity there. It almost looked like he backed out. Maybe he just couldn't get the car turned in time.
Run, Richard, run. He's coming for you.
Ooh, oh no! Oh no! Buckley, you didn't! Buckley, you didn't! It's on the brakes. Sportsmanlike conduct to not take the position after that. Buckley now has a 15-second penalty. That is worth noting. Richard has a 5-second penalty. And there's 15 and a half minutes left in the race.
15 and a half minutes.
Buckley is all over the back of Richard. It's definitely a matter of when, not a matter of if. I think Richard's going bows out for this one, though. I don't think Buckley's gonna have to work for it.
The pit window is closing now.
Oh, Richard, you gotta cover it off, man. Oh, he's still on the inside, though. This is some great battling from these two. Buckley switches it back, though, and that's got to be Buckley through right there. Richard's going to have the inside again, though, coming into T1. Buckley taking the wide line. He's going to be able to bring a lot more speed. Richard bows out, though. Needs to get on that throttle and get to the apex. Some great racing from these two right here. He's going to briefly switch back to Buckley and then back to Richard for the inside. And Richard gets a little squirrely on the exit there. Oh, no. Oh, he stays ahead. He stays ahead. Oh, Richard, this is some driving right here. Oh, no, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Buckley through. And all that fighting. There's Cruz and Donnington have caught up to them as well. That was some very exciting action, though. Thank you, gentlemen, for giving us that to look at. Richard's not out yet, though. He's going to stay with Buckley. Buckley seemed to be significantly faster when he was behind him. Oh, there's a little squirrel from Richard. Getting on the throttle a little too heavy. Now he's got to go from trying to get back against Steven to defending against Alex here. I don't know. Richard's Ferrari just looks very uneasy on this wet Donnington Park. Doesn't seem to take the curves too well, which I know the McLaren doesn't either. But the McLaren seems to be way more glued through the corners. Oh! Richard goes off. There's a 10-second difference in penalties between Buckley and Richard. So now Richard can just keep Buckley within that 10 seconds, and he's got 11 and a half minutes left.
11 and a half minutes.
Then he doesn't lose that position. That being said, Buckley's got a clear track in front of him. I'm not charging. It is charging. Ah. All right, Richard seeming to be losing Cruz ahead of him. No, that was Buckley ahead of him. Cruz, while I was messing with my charger, got around him. No, I remember. Cruz had already done that before I started messing with the charger. All right, what else we got? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Richard and Cruz are actually the two closest cars on track right now. I guess not just close. Closest, but the two. Oh, until now. Ash and the McLaren seems to be really struggling. As we've got P2 working his way through. The rest of these cars are battling for position. It's P2 in the Lexus of Lavoris Perkins. Giving the flashers, saying, hey, let me by. Understandably, these cars don't want to do that, given their position on the track. It's very much game of timing right there, trying to let the leader by or front runner rather, one of the front runners by, while not allowing the car behind you by. We have made it to single digits. There are just under 9 minutes left in the race. Might be something brewing here between these BMWs. There's definitely something brewing here as Bonus Charles closed that gap massively through that corner. Thinking about it, and then having to take avoiding action. He should have gone for it. Just can't quite get it lined up. Good defense from Martinez in front of them. You jump back. Richard is right there with Cruz. Cruz has actually stepped ahead. We'll keep an eye on this one as well. For a second there, we'll keep an eye on this one as well. It's not quite as close as these two up here. Looks like something even further up as the back roads racing boys are going at it now with Easton in front of them as well. So this could potentially become a three-way battle for 5th place on the grid. Oh, but is this Derek Anderson up the inside of Dean Solomon? I think it is. Dean moves into P6. Where is Phil now? Phil is nearly half a lap ahead of P2. Holy smokes. Back to these BMWs. We've got a blue flag coming into play. This always spices things up. Here they come down the start-finish straight. Blue flag, not getting out of the way before the corner. Looks like he's going to let them both through. Little hindrance. Right, best case scenario for Martinez, at least. I guess best case would have been he doesn't let bonus through. Oh, bonus. He was here before and pulled out. Needs to commit. He's committing. Oh, but good job from Martinez to see it coming. Didn't give him enough room to send it and not be uneasy by that, or unsettled by that curb. Bonus looking to send it again. Oh, he just can't quite get there. Third time might be the charm. It is not. He backs out of this one, potentially lining up the switchback. Let's see. Nope. Doesn't get it. Some excellent defense from Aguedo Martinez.
Left.
Let's take a look, see if we got anything else here in the closing stages. Further up. Derek Anderson cleared Solomon and now is looking to bring down Easton. We're gonna stick here. We know Bonus. We're gonna jump back here. We know Bonus has been trying to find a way around. As they come into this, I don't know what to call this, but it's a tough set of corners there. A chicane. It's kind of a chicane. He gets it wrong though, and that might be his last chance. Jump back up here. We got 2.5 minutes left.
2.5 minutes.
Easton seems to be hanging on for the moment. Oh! Oh, Derek looking real close, but unable to get it done there. That was a good-looking chance, though. Who's getting a blue flag? It must be Martinez. All right, so it looks like they're going to get one more lap after this one. And Bonus is back, baby. Bonus is back. Oh, he's up the inside. Ah! Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough. Oh, he gives the position back. That's... I don't know about that one. I probably would have just left it on track and let the stewards decide it. Chat, are any of you here with me? Give me your thoughts on that. That kind of looked like just a racing incident, I'm not gonna lie. If anything, maybe the white beamer turned into Bonus. Bonus didn't really look to overshoot the apex too much.
Give it all you can.
That being said, Bonus is all over him. Maybe he thinks he's gonna have another go. He knows he's got another lap. Oh, but that Martinez is doing an excellent job of making that nice and big. Martinez picked up a 5-second penalty. Martinez is gonna do everything they can. Racing, Durasso says racing. That's what I thought as well, right, Durasso? Oh, Bonus heavy on the brakes. Can't get to make the move stick there. Great battling from these two. Great battling. I got to remember where Phil is. He's way ahead of everybody. These two are going to bring it down to the wire. But we'll cut away for a moment so we can watch Phil come from 4th on the grid to claim first place here at round 3 at Donnington Park in the rain. Well done, Phil.
Leader has finished the race.
Those guys are still going at it. Here's P2, P1 in class, Perkins. Well done. We got to cut away because this is where the move could be possibly done, though. Is in this final corner. Okay, we'll cut away. P3. Kyle White gets all the way back up to P3. What a recovery drive from Kyle White in the corner. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think Bonus is backing off, giving it for the penalty. Across the line, Ice Tin for P4. Solomon, P6. Everybody's really close, so it's hard for me to get everybody. Abrokta, P7, P18. Ash. Here comes P8 and 9. And it's going to be Bonus Charles, P8. Aguedo Martinez, P9 after the penalties are applied. P19 is going to be Ryan Bishop. P25, Evans. Kenneth Quignon, P10. Coming across the line in P11 as they negotiate the final corner with a little bit of struggling. This is Drew Jensen. In P20 is Rosenboom with Stephen Buckley in P12. Alex Cruz in P13. And that is going to do it for round 3. That was some exciting action. There we go. As always, big thank you to the racers. Big thank you to whoever made the program that's doing our stewarding. Big thank you to the stewards that review any protests, of course. And big shout out to the league for just being present and letting us do everything. Shout out to Richard also. Guys, we've got GT Europe on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. be sure to tune in there. Or if you want to race, I think you can still sign up. I'm not sure if the grid's full or not. And then I will catch you the same great time, same great place next week. We are at, I want to say, Kyalami. So it should be a fun one. Until next time, guys. I'm Nate Stark from Pitch Schreiber.